you. Okay, so before we start the program, my exercise class, I just want to highlight that I will be doing within my routine 5 exercise or stretch activities that I think seniors should do on a daily basis. Now, this session is 30 minutes, 20 minutes. So there are plenty of movements that are important. I'm just highlighting 5 within my routine. But if you are interested in doing online exercise courses, I strongly recommend that you go onto the Circle of Care website. And they have an excellent schedule of exercise sessions online. So I'm going to start. I'm just going to move my laptop over here, and I hope you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm actually going to start. I do a full body stretch, but because you can't see my head, I'm just going to ask that you take your right arm, fold it in, your left hand, you just put it above your elbow and just fold in your arm and feel that stretch in the upper arm. Just do that for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The other arm, you fold it in, you take your hand, and just feel that stretch in the upper arm. Wow, you should feel that. Let's do some finger stretching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grab your wrist, make a fist, and rotation. Excellent. We're going to grab your other hand, make a fist, and rotation. Putting your hands on your shoulders, and let's do shoulder turning. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. And we're going to just do some noodles right now. Just strong arms, putting them up and down, feeling that stretch in your shoulders and your back. You're standing tall. We're ballerinas today. Good posture, tummy is tucked in. Excellent, doing nicely. The right arm over your head, feeling that stretch in the rib cage, and down we go. The other arm, feeling the stretch in the rib cage, and down we go. Now I'm going to show you the first exercise that I think is really essential. You're going to take your back, your whole body, you're going to lean against a solid wall, and your whole body is going to melt into the wall. So you're attaching your back, your shoulders, your arms, and then you're suddenly raising your arms, and your whole body, including your arms and your hands, everything is attached to the wall. This is good for your spine, posture, and for your shoulders, creating strength in your shoulders. Now, this looks simple, but when you do it, you're going to realize how challenging that is. Now, as much as it's challenging, do it on a daily basis and it will improve. But the idea is to melt and to become one with the wall. And I feel it in my shoulders. So that's called the angel exercise. That's very essential. I'm going to show you something else. And we're going to go on our toes right now. The reason why we want to go on our toes and then on our heels is because as we age, our calf muscles weaken. And we want to strengthen those calf muscles. Why? As long as we have strong calf muscles, we can be strong walkers. And see, watch the posture. Your back is completely straight. Posture is extremely important to maintain as we age, because as we age, our posture declines. So you're going up on your toes and down, toes and down. And now we're going to go on your heels. We're going on our heels now for a count of 10. So this is supposed to create strength in our calf muscles. And now what we're going to do is, if you can go on one foot on your toes and just balance on one leg on your toes, holding onto a chair, a table for support. There we go. Let's try the other side now. On your toes for a count of 10, holding that for support. And there we go. So the calf muscles are very essential, important to maintain those calf muscles. I'm going to show you something else that I think is very important, and it's the squatting. Now I'm going to show you how we can do some squatting if we don't have such strong muscles in our legs. You're sitting down in your chair, and we're doing 10 of these a day. Okay, this is to respond. We need to create strength in our body and our legs, but it's also to respond to the central nervous system. The central nervous system expects us to get up. And when we don't get up, then the central nervous system doesn't call on us anymore. So this is what we're going to do. Our hands are on our lap, and we are going to get up. Watch. 1, and then down. We're going to get up, and then we're going to go down. Up, and down. Now, if that's too hard for you, use your hands. Put your hands on your chair and push up with your arms, and you're getting up. Go sitting down, again, using your arms and pushing up. If you require more support than that, hold on to your desk, countertop, and push up. 1, and then down. Up, and then down. We have to do that 10 times a day. Now, if you're more able-bodied, if you're more active, the squatting is going to look like this. Holding onto a chair for support, your feet are shoulder width apart, and we're going to go down and then up, down. Now you can hold onto the chair while you're doing this, but the whole idea is your back is completely straight. Your head is tilted towards the ceiling. That will help you with your posture, but we need to do that 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is creating strength in your shoulders. Your arms are being lifted up. This is for your legs and your posture. All 3, posture, legs, and shoulders. 9 and 10. Now that's going to hurt you the next day if you haven't done that, but it's a good pain. I'm going to show you something else that's very important. And this is for your hips. We're holding onto a chair. And then the right leg is going up and down. Left leg is up and down. Right leg is up. Left is up. Right leg is up. And we do that 10 times. This again is good for your alignment and for your hips. One more. There we go. I'm going to show you something else that's important. You can't really see it, but it's going, it's the side movement. Moving sideways, back and forth. But what I do with my clients, I do something with my legs where my legs cross over. So I take my right leg, and you can see if you can see it. Take your right leg, you put it over your left leg goes across. Then your right leg goes behind and then across. And we do that. That really helps with your alignment to that sideways movement, because we're not always doing that. That helps with coordination. And if you want to do it faster, it goes like this. And this movement may look familiar to you. It's a dance movement that's very common. That's also very important. Another thing is the push-up against the wall. And what we're going to do is your hands are on the wall, and I have my hands right here. Your feet are away from the wall. To make it easier for you, to make this, your feet should be closer to the wall. That will make it easier for you. For the session, my arms are on the wall, and I'm using my body to push up, and my back is completely straight. And we're going to do 10 of those. We have to make sure that our back is not bent. We're not doing this. Our back is completely straight, and we're pulling our bodies up. And this is a weight-bearing activity, up and up. We're doing that 10 times. So I reviewed 5 exercise movements that are important. The calf muscles, the angel movement, putting your back against the wall, the squatting, which is really important, and the line movement, and the push-ups. Now we're going to continue. I'm going to do a slow down. We're going to warm down with our class towards the end. And what we're going to do is we're going to do some ankle turning. So let's do some ankle turning like this. Pushing up our arms and then down. Our arms go up and down, up and down. If you have a band at home, you don't need a band at home, but if you do have one, you could use your band, and you hold the band on one chest, pull your arm out, and you're going to feel this stretch in your chest, and you keep it up there for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down the other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Arms are up. Arms are down, pulsating to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down. We're going to work our biceps now. Don't forget your back is straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You put your ribbon down. You put your foot on top of the ribbon. Again, we're going to work out our biceps. Our biceps are now attached to the body. The movement is this. You're moving your elbow to your hand, using the ribbon for resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, good posture, 8, tummy tucked in, 9, 10. We also sit down with the ribbon. And like I said, you don't need the ribbon at home. You can just leave your leg out at hip level and just keep it there for a count of 10. Or use the ribbon. And we're going to do leg lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Moving your knee towards your chest, kicking away. In, out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. If you by any chance you have weights at home, again, you don't need the weights because you can use your arms. You use strong arms and pretend you're holding something really strong. You could hold your weights up high and then down you go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You do 10 of those. And this is a real workout. You don't need real weights, especially if you're just starting off. You don't need the bands, you don't need the weights. This is already a good workout. Don't stress out about equipment. You don't need any of that. You start off small. Do what you like to do. Don't do anything that you don't like. Because if you don't like something, it's going to ruin your whole routine and you're not going to want to do it. Okay. Breathing in and out. Going to stick out our hand. Let's push those fingers back. Your other hand, let's push those fingers out, back. There we go. Just circles with your arms. Touching your knees. Touching your toes. And what I do at the end is back circles like this. Stretching out your arms towards the back, pretending someone is pulling your arms away from you. And then we're going for a swim, arms forward, pretending someone is pulling your arms away from you, feeling that stretch in your back. That feels good. More circles. Hugging yourself because you did a really good workout. Going towards one side. Going to the other side. And we finish for today. That's your 30-minute workout. Now, I usually do that longer with my clients when I'm in person. I usually stretch that out, but that is really, that is somewhat my routine.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Devorah. That was such a great way to get our day started.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, would you be able to share a little bit more about Circle of Care and the exercise classes that you run? We can include a link in the chat of how people can sign up, but I'm sure people would love to hear more about how they can join your classes and yeah, what kinds of activities you do with the group.
Okay, so I run a program called Compassionate Communities, and it started just before COVID. And I started in November, and then March was COVID, and the program had not even developed. And all of a sudden, we're in lockdown. Nobody's going out. Circle of Care is kicked out of all the apartment buildings. And what do we do now? How do we reach out to our seniors who are already feeling socially isolated and lonely, and now it's COVID? So at that moment, we had a donation of tablets, Samsung tablets, that we were able to distribute to our clients who did not already have an electronic device. And we still have those tablets. If you are in need of an electronic device, if you don't have a device at home, you can contact Circle of Care, and we can onboard you we do a questionnaire with you, and if it's appropriate, we can get you a tablet on loan for up to 1 year. With that tablet, what we did was, now clients have these tablets. So what do we do now with these tablets? So I decided, okay, well, I'm going to get clients, these seniors, onto Zoom. And then they were like, nobody had, I wasn't even familiar with Zoom. And here I was, okay, I'm not familiar with Zoom with myself. So it was a learning curve for me, but then I had to get my clients onto Zoom too. Okay, so we're on Zoom. So then we had to line up Zoom programming for clients. So we started off on Thursdays, just doing a social Zoom, just having clients come out, that's chat, that's exchange ideas, how do you feel? It was just really something we just talk, it was just a social venue. But then it became more developed. I've lined up speakers on Thursdays. We have Chartwell presenting on Thursday. So I've lined up a whole bunch of amazing speakers. Elder Abuse Prevention Ontario has spoken for us. Really hot topics on fraud, all forms of abuse. We've had the police department present. We had York Region Fight. We've had so many speakers, really relevant topics, hot topics for seniors, especially the fraud. Right now, I have Consumer Protection Ontario that's going to be presenting for us shortly. They will talk about your rights and public safety. These are really hot topics for seniors. Then we started off with the brain teasers. So now we do brain teasers twice a week. And what I do is I play games with seniors, Jeopardy, vocabulary, literacy, language skills, just games that we would do at school, but we do it as older adults because we don't really have that opportunity to do that on day. And it's just a way to challenge our brains. And we have a really good time doing that. We have volunteers that are doing Sudoku for us on Zoom now. So I've developed a Zoom program for our clients. And now, like, we've been doing this for over 2 years. I have clients that were so reluctant to get onto Zoom from the beginning. They were not interested, were intimidated, and they're Zooming. And they're like, I see clients today on our program, and I'm like, wow, they're doing it without me even telling them about programs. So like, they found you. It's amazing. I see some of the clients, and then it's so awesome for me. I love this job. I really do. The reason I love it is the expression of gratitude that I receive from the seniors. So much gratitude. And that turns me on and just makes me want to do more. The more I receive from my clients, the more I want to give. And I'm really, really proud of that. I also do in-person programming. So we know Bocce Ball is really popular in Europe. And I got a hold. I was doing a program with Vibrant Health, another organization, and they gave me a bocce equipment. So now I play bocce with clients, and we do it indoors. Of course, I've modified the program, and we sit in a circle. Again, everything is about just being together and socializing. It's not about the game. It's a purpose to be out and to be with each other. And that's the idea. The idea is to reach out to older adults, seniors, and getting them connected. And that's the goal. That's really the bottom line. When I go out to apartment buildings and I do the stretch class, it's not really just about the stretch class. I really want people to come down and to connect. And that's why I think if you are interested, you can't get out of your apartment, go online to the Circle of Care online website. They have an amazing schedule for exercise. And again, even if it's online, it's not just about the exercise, it's about connecting with other people online on Zoom. And it is a bonding experience.
Amazing. Thank you, Devorah.
Yes.
I love hearing how passionate you are about
Thank you, Deova. You're doing a good job. I'm here.
Thanks, Joyce. Thanks,
Yeah.
Joyce. I noticed you. Thank you, Joyce.
Amazing. I was actually going to see if anyone who has been part of Circle of Care's exercise classes wanted to just say how it's impacted them and what their experience has been like. I don't know, Joyce, if you'd like to share what your experience.
Yes, I like Deova's exercise and her classes she spoke about. It keeps me busy. Also, my brain is very busy with the games, and I love it. I love her. She's doing a fantastic job.
You're doing a great job, Joyce. You're the best.
Thank you.
Good to
Very
see you,
good.
Joyce. I'm so happy you're on.
Thank you. Nice to see you too.
Amazing. And we have included the link in the Zoom chat to sign up for Circle of Care's exercise classes. And it looks like there are so many different opportunities. Yesterday, our theme was about social health and social connection. And so we love to hear that you're finding ways to combine the social connection with the exercise and just being able to have people be together and meet new people and try new things together. I think that's so urgently needed these days. Did anyone
Thanks.
have any questions for Devorah or I guess, any questions about the exercise class or Circle of Care? Just want to open the floor in case anyone has any questions.